Hello, it's Zoe here. Happy Fat Burning Friday. We are at our new time, which is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time moving forward, just to give some people in our community the opportunity to experience live videos. I know that I usually do them at 9 in the morning, but depending on your time zone, I know that can be really tricky. So we're gonna stick to this time for the next few weeks in hopes that it gives more people the opportunity to practice live. So welcome. Today's practice is inspired by the YogaBURN fitness system for women, which is a follow along from home power yoga routine designed to help us trim down, tone up, and get really strong, defined, and even help us manage our weight. This is all done in a low impact way that feels great on our body and helps us to experience all the wonderful benefits of yoga as well. Reduce stress, improve positivity and mood, help our posture, increase our flexibility, reduce aches and pains. All of the goods we know that yoga brings into our life. We get that from the YogaBURN fitness system, as well as those other benefits that most often we think we need to do really hardcore, intense workouts for, but that's just not the case. Now today, a highly requested video I get is about the inner thighs. A lot of us ladies naturally do store a little bit of weight here in the inner thighs. So keep in mind we can tighten and tone up muscles, but depending on where our body naturally stores our weight, that's gonna make a difference in the overall look of the body. So what I like to do is focus on the areas that are important to me, while also moving in a way that helps me to get my heart rate up and burn more calories. And that's kind of what we need. We need the strength and toning and definition kind of aspect, but we also need the calorie burning, sweaty kind of aspect as well that helps us to burn calories and shed some weight. So today's practice is going to be really, really great, and I'm looking forward to sharing it with you. You don't need anything. All you need is a mat. Even if you don't have a mat, you could put a towel down, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've got a nice little playlist on for us. Turn it up a little bit, and we'll go ahead and get started. It's a little bit shadowy in here today, but we'll make it work. I think I'll turn a little more like this. Great. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. Starting standing nice and tall with our feet wide apart and toes turned out for 30 to 45 degrees. We're gonna bend our knees and just sink down into a little bit of a squat. It doesn't need to be huge. All you're gonna do is inhale, send your arms overhead, rise to stand, pull the core in, exhale the hands down through center, come back down into that beautiful low squat. Try a couple times. So we're just opening up the hips, getting that beautiful lubrication, synovial fluid into the hips, the knees, the shoulders, syncing up our breath with our movement. Let's get one more good one, and we're gonna hold it down right here. Relax the shoulders, give them a little roll. If we need to give some movement to the neck, do that. And just breathe right here, starting to bring some heat into the legs. We're gonna bring our hands onto our thighs, and we're gonna start to tip forward, and as you do, lean over to one side. The opposite hand presses the thigh open. So you're feeling that stretch right along the inner thigh. Inhale up through the center line, exhale other way. Same thing, inhale center, exhale, push the leg open, sink the hips low. One more each way. Awesome. Rise up through center. Turn the toes straight ahead now. Inhale the arms high to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Now, the wider apart your feet are, the easier this is. The closer they are together, the harder it is to reach the floor. So find a sweet spot for you where you can reach the floor. And then just shift side to side for a side lunge. So you're bending one leg, your other leg is nice and straight. Same thing, other way. Nice, and you're kind of moving your hands from one side to the other. Your back is really flat, your core pulled in, your shoulders down and back, your neck long. Beautiful. Next time you're over to your left side, stay there. So bend your left knee. Sink your hips down nice and far. Your right hand is going to grab your ankle and your left hand come to your thigh. Woo! We're warming up quick today, not messing around. Maybe you stay here, maybe you reach the other arm up really high, twisting, opening the chest, breathing nice and deep. Nice, release, try the same thing other side. Bend the knee. See how I'm not rounded here? Stick your bum out, stick your chest out. Engage your core. Left hand to ankle. Start your twist. Reach the other arm up high and breathe. One more deep breath right here. Nice. Find center. Turn your toes in towards one another so they're slightly angled inwards. Big inhale, long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs. Hands could stay where they are. They could come onto the ankles. My favorite in this position is to clasp the hands and fold. Breathe. Release the hands down to the mat if they aren't already, and spin around to the front of your mat and step back into a plank pose. Draw the shoulders down and back. Keep the chest lifted and open. Inhale right here. Exhale all the way down. Great job. Little supported back bend. Small lift of the chest. Curl the toes under, lift the hips high. Downward facing dog. You can pedal out the feet or move in any way that feels good to you. From there, we'll walk the feet up to the hands with a nice long spine. Fold forward over the legs. Breathe in to rise all the way up to stand. Breathe out to bring the hands down through heart center. We're nice and warm already. So we're gonna come to do some inner thigh work down on our sides and on our back. So let's go ahead and come all the way down to our back. Perfect. From there, pull your knees in and try and find a strong core. So feel how your lower back is connected to the mat. Your core muscles are pulling in, the ribs coming down and together. Stretch your legs up high to the sky and get your legs as straight as you can, pointing through the toes. Relax your arms down at your sides. And you're going to inhale to open both legs out wide. Don't force it, just to where gravity naturally brings them. And then exhale, bring the legs together and cross one leg in front of the other. Inhale, open up. Now other one in front. Great. Keep going with that, opening and closing. Now, not only are we engaging our inner thighs, we're keeping the core muscles in strong. And you may even be able to think about zipping up through the pelvic floor muscles, those pulling up and in. Keep breathing, hands wherever works. If it's too intense, because it can be intense, don't open quite as wide. Maybe it's just here. You know what works best for you. This one always gets me feeling my inner thighs the next day. Let's try for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Open the legs out wide. Flex through the feet. Hold and stretch through the heels for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bend the knees, hug them in towards you, and massage the low back into the mat. Great job. We're going to rock all the way up and come onto one side. So kind of like you're setting up for a side plank. You're going to have your forearm right underneath, a little more like your elbow, underneath your armpit. Bottom leg is nice and straight. From there, we're going to lift that leg up, driving through the heel, and then lower back down. The core muscles, again, are engaged and strong. We're going to do 10 of these, just like this. 9. Great job. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Stay steady in that shoulder. 3. Get ready to hold at the top. 2. Hold at the top. Right here. Try 10 little pulses. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Get ready to hold it up right here. Static hold for 10. 9. 8. Woo, my leg is shaking. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower down and just switch on over to the other side. So rather than being turned onto your hip, you're kind of back on your glute, flexing through the foot, core muscles engaged. Lift and lower. And you're trying to keep that leg really close. More than 10, so let's do 5 more to get it equal on this side. Then we got our pulses. 3, 2, hold it up there. 10 little pulses. 10, 9, great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and hold, up and hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release, and from there, we're gonna come all the way back down to our backs. So sit up nice and tall with the feet together. Stretch the arms, pardon me, out in front. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, curl all the way down. Nice work. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together. Bring your hands onto your belly. You're going to inhale right here. Let the belly expand. Let the pelvic floor and the thighs relax. Exhale, squeeze everything in towards the center, pulling the core in, squeezing the inner thighs. Inhale to open. Exhale, squeeze. So you're rolling onto the outer edges of the feet. Then imagine there's like a ball between your legs and you're squeezing it in towards the midline. This is the great work. What I love about working the inner thighs is that it often helps us to activate the pelvic floor as well, part of our core unit, which is so important. Try 4 more like this, then we're going to keep the legs together. 4. 3. 2. 1 more. Great. Keep the legs together. Sorry, this just sounded kind of loud. Keep the legs together. Stay laying down on your back with the legs together, right here. You're gonna lift up, squeezing the inner thighs, and slowly touch the hips back down. Lift up, squeeze, slowly back down. So you're gonna feel your inner thighs and your glutes turn on. Perfect. Nice little hip bridge. Let's try a little quicker for 10, 9, get that pause at the top. 5 to go, then we hold it up. Right here, come on up and hold. Rise up to the tippy toes. Keep your feet right together. Squeeze the inner thighs together. So little pulses, little squeezes in. 10, 9, 8, 7, woo, it's burning. 4, 3, you know what we're gonna do on the last one. Hold it up, big squeeze. Squeeze those inner thighs together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower down, bring your feet onto the floor. Use your hands to press yourself all the way up into a wide-legged forward fold. And then rise all the way up to stand. Giving the shoulders a roll. Woo! I can feel my inner thighs for sure. I hope that you can too. Now we're gonna try one balance pose and then we're gonna flow down onto the mat to finish up our practice with some stretches. So, tree pose. Spread one set of toes, root them into the mat. Other foot is at the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Find a sweet spot. Hands wherever works for you. Steady the breath, steady the gaze. Great job. Release. Set up for the same thing on the other side. Foot at the ankle, the calf, or above the knee, all the way up at the inner thigh. Level and steady with the breath. Come to the top of your mat with the big toes close together. Inhale, stretch the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center, bowing over the legs. We inhale to find length through the spine. Exhale and fold. Hands to the mat. Inhale, step back to plank. Either chaturanga and up dog, or halfway down, pardon me, all the way down in cobra. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Come down to all fours. Turn to the long edge of your mat. I got one beautiful stretch for you to release those hard-working inner thighs. I always like to fold up the short edges of the mat so there's extra cushioning for the knees. Then step your knees close to the long edge of your mat like this. Open your knees wide apart. Now the toes can turn out to the sides or point straight back. I personally like out to the sides. You can stay up on your hands. Ideally, you're making your way down to your forearms. Ooh, that sun is bright today. I hope it's not making it too hard to see. Now, what you're gonna do is press your hips back. So you're pressing your hips back, adjusting your forearms so that they're right underneath your chest to support you. The breath is level and steady now. Smoothing the breath out, softening through the shoulders, the face. Nice job. Rise all the way up. Bring the knees in and unfold your mat. We're going to do a seated twist to finish off to make sure that we're nice and balanced and the spine has been reset. So start with both legs out straight. Then bring your right leg in towards you, bending the knee. Cross that right leg over your left thigh. From there, your left arm is going to wrap around the leg, and your right one is going to circle up and back. So with each breath in, we sit up a little taller. With each breath out, we twist a little more. Nice. Spine center, release and switch sides. Left leg in, cross the leg over. Sitting up tall, we wrap our right arm around the leg, circle the left one up and back, and turning back. Nice job. To finish, let's bring the soles of the feet together, letting those knees open out to the sides. Give some movement to the neck. And take this opportunity to thank your body for carrying you through this practice, through this life. Thank yourself for showing up today. We're ready for the weekend. Now we are, bring your feet together, push the hips up high, fold over the legs, and one vertebrae at a time. Roll all the way up to stand. Inhale, gather up that positive energy we created together, and exhale, bring it home. Hands down through heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that practice as much as I did. I'm sure we'll all be feeling those inner thighs tomorrow. If you enjoyed this practice, I highly suggest that you head on over and check out the YogaBURN fitness system for women that I have linked for you around this video. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.